carry now for Gus Edwards. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit.
I told my wife, I said,
hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did
that's
for
one
a
of the
significant
cons
chunk
of
of
being a
yardage.
six-figure nigga. She said, what you mean? I said, I had to go 2 weeks by me being a safety man and damn
The first down
survey
run got
shit
5. Here's
at
second
other
and
sites
5.
and shit. I said, that's one of the cons. The pros, I'm a
Jackson
six-figure
going to
nigga.
give this one to Edwards. And he's quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Blue, they told me, they said you need to go by and pick up your new safety boots before you go to the new job site, because it ain't as nasty as this. It's pretty clean like that. So I went and got my safety boots, right? My job paid me. The dude, I went back there, white guy. I went back there, I said, yeah, I'm here to get my voucher. He said, okay, hold on, let me walk up front. Blue, he came back, he said, damn, you must be a very, very valuable employee. I said, what you mean? They said, because you get anything you want out the store. I said, oh, okay, let me get these. I went up there and said, that'll be $175. I have to pay that
26 yards.
That man said, I ain't never seen nobody come in that much voucher.
On the opening drive.
Yeah.
Justin Tucker for the extra
They
point.
take care of me, man. I've been at the company for 21 years.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
They gave me like $872 just to eat off of for 2 weeks. I told my wife, I ain't gonna eat $872 worth of damn food.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought
Jump on
down
that
shy of the
broadcast.
20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone.
Y'all better jump on out and read now.
Yes. Jump on my broadcast, Blue. You see what it means to play man. I play like the pros play.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. He'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Got the player who never played
Raheem Mostert. And once again, they stuffed it behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
What's the day?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mostert. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, Blue, so this league right here, the main franchise.
5 yards on it, and be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
49ers nothing.
I put Green Bay in it. That's like they can Detroit. Yeah. Let me see what happened.
Here we go. 120.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call but a loss of 12 that time. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Like a freight train off the edge. Calais Campbell with a sack. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. Calais Campbell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Brett must be in a party with Hellcat or something.
The Raven offense set at the line for this
I
next
see him in
drive.
the
Good
franchise
drive
game.
last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Who did K? Let me tell you.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13, Garoppolo. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it all.
Oh, shit. Oh, you played the Raw in week 2.
Wait, what?
Week 2. Codes. Oh, I mean, that's the project. Yes.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Wilson now off the bootleg. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
59 mark, check, 59. Watch the run.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Who's supposed to take Cincinnati?
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Carson. And this time he is in. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead. Well, that's a solid opening drive, and nothing fancy there at the end, just pounded in.
That felt like old school football, didn't it? All right, down it.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is incomplete. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, and look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0.
Here we go. Watch the slap.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Niners 7, Seahawks 6. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Niners 7, Seahawks 6.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Wilson airing it out for Olsen. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. 3rd down here.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And force a turnover on downs.
Yeah,
So
well, they
first and
no
10 now from the 33. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
From the 24, Garoppolo. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
On first down, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
Hey, hey! 59's mark. Check, 59. What we got? What we got? What we got? Check 59, Mike.
Now it's Wilson. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events. Gold to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
No, the Sun Guns be going
14.
Dude had the 3 points, good, took the lead. He got to put pick 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, you talking about that?
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Here we go. 45-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Well, going deep here for Taylor. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Hooking up here with Trent Taylor. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
Here we go.
Garoppolo on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. So that one will be accepted. going to give to Mostert. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in
He typing a message. Yeah, I'm playing a ranked game after I get done with this we can play. Nah, bro. I'm one more game away from having 200 wins. I mean, it count to me. It might not mean nothing to you because it's me. But if it was you playing your ranked game, you win, and you're going to be like,
some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It was Jamal Adams up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. And behind the chain, 2nd and 13. To throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Going forward, McKinnon. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Drew, what you been up to outside getting in trouble?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's McKinnon. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. picked off by the linebacker. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
I'm about to be in the fourth quarter.
First
I play after this. I can get some of that. I tried to tickle, whatever.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
He gets that echo through his TV.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They go play action.
He just ain't got home from work.
And this one
he might be done jumped in the shower.
Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Second and 10 now. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Wilson operating from the gun. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Well, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the 49er hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They hand it off to Mostert. Room here to run. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 44 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now Gold for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Niners 24, Seahawks 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Throwing again. Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And some room to roam now. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll toss it out to Carson, and he will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. And defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
22. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again, and how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. Gold with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 54 yards.
At the 23-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
59 mark, check, 59.
From the gun. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Operating from the gun. Wilson eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, Wilson flushed out right. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They go jet sweep. This is Taylor. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
What's going on?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Who is it?
Here's Richie James
what's
on
going
the
on?
return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take
Well,
over
what's wrong with it?
10 at their own 26-yard line.
Crazy, man. You are crazy. Ooh,
Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that The brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done.
I remember.
Can't never say you wanted Cincinnati or Tennessee.
You went on the road, doesn't matter the opponent. Get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So the victory for San Francisco, and I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you? Because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game, and you just mentioned a division game.
Is Bob coming out tonight, or what are you doing?
And they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
So it'll be you, Kenny Bellman, Scandal, like nothing. Who got the Titans? Yeah. I won't get in Cincinnati. All right, thank you. Go ahead now. Hey, you said Kenny Devlin was taking the Colts or the Titans?